And Kingdom FC, again, the Calafiori brothers, those reality TV stars, the headliners there, but some talent all across the board here for this club that has a 1-1 record thus far. And Dortmund searching for its first victory of this tournament. Again, 20 minutes on the clock, 2 20-minute halves. Again, at the end of regulation, target score is set. That's one more goal than the leading team has. So if it's 2-1 at the end of regulation, target score is 3. First team to 3 goals gets the win. And if after 5 minutes of target score time, there isn't a goal secured and we don't get there, they start taking players off the field for each team. You go down to 6-on-6 as you see that shot get pulled wide there for Kingdom FC. Virginia, including an ACC title run in 2019 that finished up his college career at Temple.
Oh, what a finish, what a goal.
And a goal. Keegan Woolley played collegiately at St. Mary's, and then Blinn College gives Dortmund the lead. It's first of this tournament.
Well, we had a perfect view of it just behind, and as he just shifts it onto his right foot, he curls that into the back, uses the defender as a screen for the goalkeeper, and just whips it into that corner. No hesitation in his mind, just leans back, and wonderful technique. And that little bounce just in front of the goalkeeper is so difficult to adjust. Just watch as it skips in front. We've seen it's a little bit of a cooler this morning, so there's a little bit dew of grass, and it's a bit wet on the surface, and just skips in there. Nothing more than they actually deserve, Dortmund. They've been good, they've had a good balance in the back line, they've gone forward, and that's an excellent finish.
Teams in the United States sending a squad here to TST. Inside, Santana pulling it down, and that is an easy call for a penalty.
But once he got the wrong side, Santana was always struggling.
And a red card as well.
I mean, rules are rules, I get it, but could you not give him the benefit of the doubt? They're asking the thing, and listen, the rules are rules. If he gets, as soon as he tries to win it, that's his problem there. And Santana's been a good defender. That you can see on his shoulder, the right arm is just pulling him back on his left shoulder. As he turns, Santana just gets the wrong side. Try and be disciplined. And once the attacker's going to feel some contact, they're going to go down. And the referee's got no hesitation, one, to give the penalty, but also the red card. And it's a shame because Dortmund had just got into the game. They was looking good. They're asking the officials, is there any way?
So first off, hear about the penalty. Drew Wright, player coach here for Dortmund, discussing. And ripped home easily there by Kingdom FC to even the score at 1 apiece. Far out there right now trying to track down the ball is Kingdom FC. Looks to use its numbers to advantage. Bolden with a nice save.
Seeing the players give everything they've got.
Kingdom FC.
Oh, what a ball.
Crashing it down. Missed the net. Couple of pounds of the turf there on that sliding opportunity for Morales Roldan.
More anxious. They get more and more frustrated with themselves. And Dortmund can thrive off of that. You know, you can see that in the players.
Inside, cruising in. Opportunity and a goal. Knifing in is Steedman. Again, gets his second of the game. Kingdom FC on top.
Well, that was better because there was a lot more composure about it. They're not trying to hurry things. He gets the ball, he waits, he shifts it, they back off, they don't really close him down, and he takes it early and just lean into that left. He can't then get his body across, even to block it off, and he just does enough to get it on target. There's enough power on the shot. And that's what they need to do, just hit the target, hit the target.
Again, a guy familiar with this region, family-owned soccer center here in North Carolina, played time in the USL, including here with North Carolina FC. Paulie Calafiori. Trying to probe this Dortmund defensive structure right now. Good angled ball through the middle of the field, and that one dangerous, but it slides all the way by.
And that's going to be their best chance, is get it out wide and cross the ball early. Don't allow the Dortmund back line to get organised, and that's where you have to try and anticipate. Good possession. It was patient that they had. Kingdom, once it got wide, the delivery was coming in. That's when you can crash the goal. That's when you can try and get numbers in the penalty area. Don't hesitate. Take that chance. Be brave enough that the ball's going to come in.
Blue career at NCAA Power Akron. Almost had that one to make it 3-1. Cody Calafiori working inside. Steedman sends it across, time and space. Nice kick save along the back line for Grosskreutz. Bolvin comes up with another huge stop.
He's an excellent save because there's people in front.
And now left there, end of the box, and deposited home by Jackson Eske. All of the glorious chances, and a simple ball left there, dinked in.
Well, he just couldn't. Bolvin, the goalkeeper for Dortmund, just couldn't adjust himself. He'd made an excellent save to his left, and he wasn't able to get up enough. They're the one he goes down. There's people in front of him. They don't, again, clear their lines. They hesitate slightly, and before you know it, it's in the back of the net. He couldn't quite adjust his feet and his body to get up because they don't clear their lines. Clever little back heel. Good first save. I love that. Now get rid of the ball. They don't. See how he's already gone to that left-hand side. He hasn't adjusted and come to his right to get in the middle of the goal. It's too far for him to come across.
Tight edge score. Great work, and the hammer home there for Kingdom FC. Again, continuing to pressurize things, and a blistering goal.
And there's still plenty of time. I mean, the step overs that he was doing, they play it quick. He's direct, he's positive. There's one, there's two, there's three, there's four. Gets it out of his feet and then rifles that into the back of the net. They don't close him down. He's fully aware of the situation. Beck's got no chance, shifts it across and then hits it across the goalkeeper. As you're told as a kid, hit it across the keeper. If he palms it out, one of your mates may tap it in, but there was enough power and venom in that shot. Ooh, can he get another? Oh, it wasn't going to be third time lucky.
And now numbers really up against it. Dortmund player down and the goal scored easily. Steedman finishes off the hat trick for him. It's 5-1, and that was Grosskreutz who took a tumble, and Bolvin realizing the numbers were dead against him.
Well, they took advantage. Now they've got players down on the floor, and that's a neat little finish again. He's got two options, right and left, trying to anticipate it. Bolvin in goal has got no chance. But what's great as well, the sportsmanship, they went back to make sure that the Dortmund player was fine, make sure he got up. And that's all part of the game. You know, it's competitive. Yeah, we want to do well. You want to win. There's $1 million to play for, and winner takes all. But at the end of the day, it's about the game and the spirit of the game. From there, can we make it a little bit different?
Intercept on the bad clearance and an easy put away for Kingdom FC, stretching the lead even further. It's 6-1. Good work there from Morales Roldan.
But Dortmund to themselves are causing their own problem now. I know it's tough. Listen, I've been in a situation where you're playing a man down, but that's never going to work in a game. You're told as a kid, don't pass it across your own goal. Always composed, that sweet left foot. We see it in the first half. He's missed the target. He ain't going to miss this time out. Just passes that into the back of that. They're the things that, you know, really disheartening for you, where, you know, you give the ball away cheaply and you get punished.
Then scampering out. Michael Spear, 15 in gold and black out there as well. He's from here in Cary, North Carolina. He got some run earlier in this game. He won a fan challenge to get to play for this team. He sent a video in with some skills on display, trying to help defensively here, and the skills from Tab Ramos, or excuse me, from the son of the legend, Alex Ramos, finishes things off.
Tab would have been pleased with that.
For Kingdom FC. Beautiful goal there at the finish. Kingdom FC wins it 7-6, and again, right now, if things were to hold, Kingdom FC would be through potentially on goal differential, but Hoosier Army still has life at the end of its game in target score time.
Well, again, Ramos comes in and he showed his quality, nice composure, and they didn't want this game to go on any longer. Ball played over the top, again, counting the numbers, he comes back onto his right foot and again rifles that into the back of the net. There was no hesitation. They didn't want to keep going, getting players off. They wanted this job done, and it's been done on their side. Now they're waiting. Ramos will be pleased. And great credit to Dortmund. You know, they went out there, they've done themselves proud. Yes, it's difficult. Players injured. Straight away, players being sent off. Santana had no alternative but to be sent off. But at the end of the day, hold their heads up, pride. Good sportsmanship at the end. Go and enjoy the afternoon now.
And Noah Beck with the opportunity to stride up and suit up for this Dortmund side. Said it was a thrill to be able to play with them and was a fun member for this team. Then Kingdom FC, get to see how it shakes out with their opportunity. Again, that finisher from Alex Ramos to potentially push through to the group stage here Can
that's
they
what
help
they'll be
their
waiting for now. The players will be waiting and seeing what's gone along, and that's great again to see everybody just having a chat afterwards. That's what the game's about. Yeah, you can be competitive on the field. You go toe to toe, and this is where they are. They're looking good at the moment.
in that goal differential in their favor right now should Newtown Pride hang on and win that game. That would push them through. But again, Hoosier Army potentially could mess that up. It'll be really intriguing to see how it shakes out. Essentially, if they're tied in goal differential, there's tiebreakers all the way down. It would go to total goals in the mix.
I'll let you figure that out.
I believe
you're the brains of the company.
Yeah, Newtown Pride might have the edge there. Certainly, we'll see how it all shakes out. Dortmund with a nice round of applause for its fans in attendance here, wearing their colors, the yellow wall, out loud and proud here for those backers of Dortmund here in the States.
If anyone's interested, get on YouTube. That game is just wrapping up.